Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Y'all come on in and hit the like button and make sure you share the video. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Come on in, people. Hit the like button. Hey, Ajaya. She says hello. Hey, Miss Mama. How are you, Queen? She says, hey, lady, love the hair color. Thank you. Hey, knit and crochet. Hey, Tashima. Tashima says hello. Hey, my Mercedes for me. She says hello. Hey, is it Korea? Hey, Queen. Thank you. Hey, Kamala. Hope I said it right, Queen. It might be Kamala. I don't know. Let me know. Hey, Sunshine. Long time no see. How are you, Queen? Sunshine says, hey. Hey, Money Meeks. Meek says, it's going fast now. She says, hi, Curl and Chad. Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button. Make sure you share the video. Oh, okay, Queen. Hey, Autism Mommy. She says, happy Tuesday. Y'all show some love by liking and sharing this video. Hey, Viscountess. She says, hola, Carl, and happy Tuesday. Hola, Queen. Oh, okay. It's like Kamala. Okay, that's different. Hey, Queen Raslin. How are you? She says, salute, Carl, kings and queens. Hey, Tyler. Tyler says, hi, dolls. Sunshine says she's good. I am great, Queen. Good to see you today. Long time no see. But when we don't see y'all, we know y'all working. Hey, Latasha. She says, I'm looking for a work at home job. Okay, Queen. Let me know in the comments what type. Thank you, Tyler. She liked and shared. Happy Tuesday, family. Thank you. Hey, pretty peaches. We got another pretty Petra here, but she's not on here yet. Hey, Queen Natalie. How are you today, Queen? She says, hey, Two Chicks fam, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Tamika. Tamika says, hello, I'm driving. Okay. Karen says, hello, beautiful basket builders. That's cute. I like that. Korea says, I'm on time this time. That's funny. Hey, Leonica. She says, like and share. Thank you. Me says, please like the live and share with a friend as you join. Thank you, Meeks. Leonica is working. She says, listening, driving, doing Spark. All right, Queen. Hey, Shawanda. She says, we back at it again. Hey, everybody. Sunshine says, I know I've been incognito. Glad I can catch you. Okay, Queen. Let me see. Hang on, because it's going fast. Queen Korea, she says, quick question for all. Anyone getting background check done by First Advantage being at a standstill or delay? Wonder if it's from the shutdown. I'll put it up here, Queen. Hey, live, love, and laugh. Hey. Almost home from work, and yes, need a full-time work from home job. All right, Queen. What type? Let me know in the chat what type in the comments. We do post a lot of different types of work from home jobs. So let me know in the chat. What type you are looking for. Latasha says, I'm not really sure. Okay, Queen. So start with the beginner friendly. I have a list of companies that will hire you if you are a beginner. I'll put it here in the chat. Some of them don't require much, like you don't have to have experience or anything like that. They are state specific. So make sure you check first, Queen, to see if they hire in your state. Hey, Queen, or is it a king? I don't know. Tosh, hello. I'm glad to finally caught the live. I'm here. Leonica says, hey, sis Meeks. T's a work in progress. Hey, Queen. She says, hey, two chicks, Queen. I'm in New Jersey. Need an evening job, work from home that I can train evenings as well. New Jersey, Queen, hard to find remote job state. But I will put some temp services here in the chat. You might want to take a look at these. And also Google the ones near me and see what comes up in your area. But these are the ones that I know that do hire agents to work from home. Typically, Robert Half, they post a lot of different remote jobs. We did a video on them about a week or so ago. I think they had like over 400 remote jobs everywhere, just all over the USA. But check some of these other ones on the list. And I just put the companies in the chat, Queen. Korea says, thanks, no problem. Hey, Blessed Stone. She says, hello, Kara. Glad to catch you live. Welcome, Queen. Thank you, Live, Love, and Laugh. Meek says, hey, sis Leonica. Is it Takara? Hey, Queen. She says, hey, love. Is it Theory? I hope I'm saying you guys' names right. She says, hi to everyone. Hey, Amanda. How are you, Queen? Amanda says, hey, Queens and Kings. Currently doing my training for hotel planner. All right, Queen. Congrats. Queen Amanda here, guys. She was homeless when she found our channel. And now this queen is making money. Leonica says, hey to anyone I missed in the chat. Latasha, yep. Click on the link, Queen, and the list will drop down and you will be able to see. Hold on, y'all. You will be able to see the companies. Kamala says, I would love something, no phones. I also have been doing Texas for 11 years, so that would be fine. Also, haven't seen the companies open up yet, Kamala, for the taxes. I will be talking about some non-phone here on the channel today. And we do have another channel, Queen, if you want to go over and check it out, where we do post a lot of different non-phone jobs. So I'll get the link and I'll drop it here in the chat if you want to check out our second channel. It is Two Chicks with the Side Hustle 2.0. And I'm going to put it here in the chat. I posted a non-phone yesterday, posting insurance and patient payments, $1,100 a week. So if y'all missed that one, make sure you go and check it out. I also posted a one the day before. This one, you are processing legal documents from home. So the link is in the chat, Queens. Tamika says administrative assistant, data entry, records clerk, etc. I got some data entry, Tamika. I haven't posted them yet. Records clerk, I have seen that one. I would say maybe look on United Healthcare. Where's United Health Group? Let me straighten it out. Look on United Health Group and also look on this one here, Health Mart Group. Look at those two. No problem. T's a work in progress. Tosh says Queen. Okay. Tosh says Queen. Hello, fellow queens and kings. All right. Knit and crochet got her 15 on Just Play. All right, Queen. Congratulations. I don't have but like $6 or $7 on Just Play. Blessed says, hi, Leonica. Leonica says she got $8 on Echo. She said they also pay out by Venmo, and there is 25-cent fee to cash out. Now, I cashed out today, Leonica. I don't think I've gotten it yet, though. Let me check while I'm talking to y'all. So, what day did you cash out, Queen? I cashed out probably a couple of hours before I came on this stream. So, I don't think I've gotten it just yet. But congratulations, Leonica, on cashing out on Echo. Nope, I haven't not gotten it yet. It's probably coming. Leonica says, hi, Blissstone. Amanda says, also anyone looking for a remote job based on commission interviews every Monday and Wednesday, call Phoenix Lead Company. Next day pay on commission earned. All right, Queen. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing. Leonica says, congrats, Amanda. Hey, Jackie. Jackie says, thank you. She says, so much for all of your help. No problem, Queen. I appreciate that. And you're welcome. Shawanda says, congratulations, T. Hey, Queen T. She says, congratulations, Amanda. Blissstone says, hello to everybody. Leonica says, hey, knit and crochet. And she says, congrats. And Tamika said, yep, non-phone. So I will be talking about 4 non-phone here on this channel, this stream today, and also some tutoring, teaching remote jobs. You're welcome, Queen. Knit and crochet. She says, hello, Leonica. T's a work in progress. Is this wonderful, Amanda? Tamika says, wow. I'm in medical field doing medical. Oh, you're in the medical field, Queen. Okay. And they do have remote jobs, Queen, medical records. I saw one a couple of days ago. Can't remember who the company was, but they do have medical records, work from home jobs. Hey, Stephanie. She says, hey, Carl, and hey, everyone in the chat. He says, thumbs up the live stream, Two Chicks fam, if you haven't already. And thank y'all so much. Amanda said, Leonica, Google Phoenix Lead Company, do the quick app. Watch your email. They respond quickly. You choose when you want to start training, 2 days. She says, then off to making money. All right now. That don't sound bad. Stephanie says, hey, Leonica. Tamika says, thanks. But Tamika, look at Health Mart Group, Queen. I know for a fact that they have the medical records one. And I've also seen it on other healthcare sites. Can't think of who it is right now, but I have seen medical records remote jobs posted. So, yeah. One Faithful Vegan, she says, Amanda, I'm thinking you're saying, Amanda, I'm interested. So Amanda said to Google Phoenix Lead Company. I'm going to put it up here, Queen, so you can see it. Sarah says, thanks for all that you do. You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you, Queen. Leonica says, hey, Stephanie. Hey, Queen Vanita. How are you today, Queen? She says, hello, everyone. I liked and shared. Hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you, Vanita. Vanita always checks on me, y'all. She checks on me every day. And I'm not going to forget that either, Queen Vanita. Might have something for you, Queen. You never know. Meek says, the worker solution assessment is easy. I got up to the interview questions and my tiny roommate decided... Yeah, no, she didn't decide she want to talk in your ear. Talk her ear out. She said, so I didn't start that part. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Girl, what's she over there talking about, Meeks? That is too funny. So I'm going to go and find that one that Meeks is talking about. So Working Solutions, if you are new here or new to the stream, maybe you did not see when we talked about this company, the recruiter reached out and they are looking for 600 agents. They have 2 open positions right now. and I'm gonna go get the link. I gotta go find it, y'all. So give me a second. But one of the positions is beginner friendly. The other one, you will have to have experience. So I'm gonna put the links here in the chat. There is no interview, and you can work whenever you want to. So if you are looking for something that is a quick hire, let me know in the comments if you need a quick hire job and you're not concerned about like what type of job, but you just need something right now. Let me know in the comments. You can type quick, fast hire, quick hire, whatever, but just let me know. So I dropped the link to the first one. The first one is for their customer care benefits enrollment rep. And this one, it is a seasonal opportunity. They are looking for people to start right around between, I would say, the 8th through the 10th of November. This is a quick hire. We have already spoke to the recruiter. Matter of fact, we spoke to her again today, and she is needing people ASAP. So if you know someone looking for a job, if it's for you, go ahead and apply. If it's not, still share the link with a friend or a family member. This one, no interview, no experience, and you can set your own schedule. This is a good one, ladies and gentlemen. So take a look at Working Solutions. Now, they are state specific, and right now they do not contract California, Colorado, Connecticut, DC, Delaware, Illinois, Massachusetts, Maryland, Minnesota, Montana, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Vermont, West Virginia, and Washington. They do not contract in those states. Now, they do have this other remote job, but this one is for the bookkeeping software customer service. This one you will have to have some type of, I believe it's accounts payable or accounts receivable experience. But it's the same thing. No interview, pretty much can work when you want. You just need that accounting or, like I said, some type of AP, AR experience. If it is not for you, but maybe you know somebody that it could be for, please, please, please share, share, share. So they need 300 people for each position. And I dropped the links in the chat. Leonica says, hey to everyone or anyone that she missed. Hey, Stephanie. She says, hey, y'all, I work already. I went in early for training. All right, Queen. Stephanie says, I have 7 on Neon, 362 on Echo, and 613 on Free Cash. All right, Stephanie. Congrats, Queen. Hang on, Tyler. Let me get it, Queen. And I thought I had it up here, but I don't. But I'll get it. Hang on one second. And congrats to Leonica. And I don't know, y'all, if Tan is going to pop her little head on her today or not. She just getting off work, so she might not. She might not be able to. Let me be quiet before she pop on her and say, I heard that. I put Echo in the chat. Leonica said it takes a few hours, but you will get it, Kurt. Okay, thank you, Leonica. And Amanda says that the job, it is a 1099 as well. Leonica says, congrats, Stephanie. Blessed Stone says she applied for Health Mart Group and she is waiting on a response. All right, Queen. Well, keep us posted on Blessed Stone. Leonica says, may you email me the info, Amanda? And she said, yep. Tamika says, yes, ma'am. Talltale says, hello, all. Hi, Talltale. Tamika says, oh, I need that. Laugh out loud. Amanda says, Leonica, sorry. Sonia says, good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Queen Sonia. Hey, Queen Devin. She says, hey, and happy Taco Tuesday. Amanda says, oh, and make your own schedule work when you want. Easy script. I do it as a egg, aka side hustle. What type of calls, Amanda, if you can share, Queen? If you can't, don't. But if you can, let us know what type of calls. Tamika says, okay, I sure will. Appreciate you. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Unlimited. She says, good evening, Queen. Good evening. Leonica says, thanks. Hi, Amanda. Do you spell the company name? Thanks for sharing. Or how do you spell it? I think she said Phoenix, Phoenix. Lisa. Tamika says, thanks, Benita. Laugh out loud. Lisa said, happy Tuesday, Chat and Kerr. Happy Tuesday, Queen. Leonica says, hey, Lisa. Amanda, I think I got Leonica's email. Leonica, let me know, Queen, if it's okay to put your email here because I don't want to put you on the spot. She does have her email, Amanda, on her channel. Let's see. Y'all be sure to go over and subscribe to Leonica's channel. She has 2 channels. One of them, she does her family life, I believe, and the other one, she is doing reviews on like gaming apps, survey sites. And if you have something that you want her to review, you can reach out to her and she will most definitely review it. So I'm going to put her links here in the chat. So you guys be sure to go over and subscribe to her channel. Again, she does have 2 channels. And Leonica, just let me know, Queen, if you are okay with your email going here in the chat. And if I can get it to act right, because I'm trying to copy it, then I'll put it here. I got it. T's a work in progress. She says, Working Solutions, do they accept New Jersey? They don't, Queen, unfortunately. New Jersey, again, is one of those hard to find remote job states. It's like New Jersey, New York, sometimes Connecticut, Ohio, sometimes Illinois. But New Jersey, New York, California, Washington, hard to find remote job states. Korea says, yes, please. Beautiful says, yes, I need a quick hire. Okay. Meek says, when they ask how you heard about the job, select influencer and then select 2 chicks with a side hustle. Thank you, Meeks. Linda says she need a quick hire. Megan says quick hire. Shawanda says quick hire. Sarah says, yep. Yep, phone jobs, Queen, phone. Yep, phone jobs. Reba says, good evening. I am new to the channel. Welcome, Reba. T's a work in progress says, okay. Anna says, hope sharing email is permitted. Yeah, you can share it, Queen. The thing is, it may not like highlight. You might have to put a space or a dot in it. YouTube kind of funny acting sometimes. Kamala says, I'm on the onboarding team with Working Solutions for 7 years. Wow, great company. Okay, Queen. Are you still working for them? I think you are. I probably can, Stephanie. Amanda, email me the link, Queen, and I can post it here. Because I want to be sure I got the right one instead of the wrong one. So, Queen Amanda, email me 2 chicks with the side hustle at Gmail, and I can post the link here. Tamika says, that's great. Kamala. Stephanie says, thank you, everyone. Lisa says, hey, Leonica, happy Tuesday. Meek says, for the A place for mom, weekends are included, y'all. So read the required schedules before applying. This is for Working Solutions. Tamika says, that's the kind of job I want, similar to Kamala. But Stone says, okay, I will keep you posted, Carl. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Chloe. She says, hey, everyone. I'm struggling to find a good non-phone position. Please help. Here's my email if anyone can send info. So we don't really do it like that, Chloe. We provide the information. We don't ask you to send us, emails and stuff like that. People won't be emailing you the info. We'll just put it here in the comment section. Crystal says, hello, Queen. Just wanted you to know we localized finally contacted me. Okay, to move forward in the process. And I just finished our assessments. And I also work for Broadpath. You ladies are wonderful. All right, Crystal. Congratulations. Okay. Did Leonica respond to me? Hang on, y'all, because I got to go through these comments. Hey, Teresa. Hey, 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 hey. I got the quick hires, y'all. Hang on a second. Okay, thank you. Leonica, she didn't respond. Yes, I'm not going to put her email here until she says that it is okay. Okay, so Crystal works for Broadpath. Broadpath is on this list and they do hire really quickly. So y'all might want to check them out. Broadpath is number 25. Number 25 on the list is the one Queen Crystal works for. Broadpath. Okay, here we go with the quick hire. So Broadpath is one. They are on here. When you click on the link, look at number 1, VeriFast. We've had several queens to get hired with number 1 in a couple of days. They are doing the blood donations. They pay every Friday. They are also state specific. So please check first to see if they hire in your state. One of the queens stated that they are not doing interviews. Number 1, VeriFast. The link is in the chat, queens. Look at number 4, Next Rep. Next Rep, one of the queens here stated that they have a food stamp client. She didn't give the name of the client. She just said it was a food stamp client. They have some really good, I would say, clients under their umbrella. Number 8 is also hiring fast. Colony Brands. This is a retail type of remote job. You can pretty much work whenever you want. They are also state specific. So please check first to see if they are hiring in your state before you apply. And number 14, TeleDirect. One of the queens was hired within, I think she said 3 days. So 1, 4, 8, 14, 25. So y'all be sure to take a look at those. Amanda says it is credit repair debt. They have filled out a form for a loan, may have debt or credit issues. Your job is to get them transferred. Girl, that's a good one. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. So I'm going to put it up here on the screen. Amanda has shared a good job lead. This one does pay commission. So y'all be sure to look into it. I'll put it up there. The email hadn't come yet, Amanda. I don't see it. 2 chicks with a side hustle at gmail.com. I don't see it. Crystal says, thanks for everything you do. Thank you, Crystal, and you're welcome. We appreciate you, Queen. Teresa says, hey, one chick and family. Alicia says, I keep applying, but I don't get anything. Alicia, are you sending the same resume, Queen? Okay, Leonica, I didn't see it, but I'm going to go back and get your email. Alicia, let me know. Are you sending the same resume to every job that you are applying for? It's cold here today, y'all. It is 59 degrees. I can't believe it. And it was so nice outside not too long ago. But the temperature has changed. Okay, this is Leonica's email. So I put it in the chat. Hey, Veronica. She says, afternoon, queens and kings. And hi, Carl. Leonica says, hey, Teresa. T's a work in progress. She says, thank you. Leonica says, I will be back. Teresa says, hey, Leonica. Tammy says, does New York remote pay more? Depends on the company, queen. Veronica says, I also need immediate hire. Take a look at the list, Veronica. Hey, Ms. Wilkinson. She says, hey, Carl, and chat, like and share, and spreading the word about your channel all over Facebook and flyers I printed. Thank you, Queen. I'm going to let Tan know you did that. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yeah, because people need help. So I agree. Reba says, quick hire, thanks for the info. This is a great start for me. So Reba, if you are a new queen, look at the beginner friendly companies, and they are state specific. The majority of them are. VeriFast, number one. This company is hiring super fast. And please let them know when you get the interview that you know us. That'll kind of help you get through. Next rep, number 4, they have the food stamp client. Colony Brands, number 8, and numbers 14 and 25. No problem, Lisa. She says, thank you, Amanda. Veronica says, between Best Play and Just Play, she got $13. All right, Queen, congrats to you. That's good. That's a start. Tamika says, I used to work for Broadpad, but those phones, I ran you crazy, Queen. Oh, no. Reba says, I have to go out and check out the list. Okay, Queen. 16, Korea, she's saying number 16 too, y'all. Veronica says, except on November 1st, SNAP food stamps will be suspended. Yep, they will be, Queen. So it's going to be a lot of people needing side gigs and side hustles, I would say, because those are quick starts, quick to be, to make money. Cole says, which one on Broadpath is non-phone? I have no idea, Queen. I don't work for Broadpath, so I don't know. Might have to read that job description, Queen. I really don't know. I'm waiting for it to come, Teresa. I don't see it in my... Oh, I got it. I got it now. Yeah, I have it. I hope this gonna fit, Amanda. This is a long one. If it don't fit, I'll just have Tan to put it on the blog. It might not fit in here, y'all. I'm gonna see. It might cut off somewhere. Y'all let me know if it fit or not. If it cut off, then I think I see a shortcut. Let's see. Yolanda says, how do I get started with the loan and debt or credit issues. One, check the comment section now, Queen. I just posted the link. Thank you, Amanda. And I do have it. Tamika, Best Play is an app where you can get paid to play games, Queen. I think I got that one too somewhere. Let me go find it. I think I do have that one on a link. Y'all be sure to like and share the video. We are trying to help as many people as we possibly can because a lot of people are not going to get those SNAP benefits come November the 1st. So side hustles, we post all types of side hustles, all types of jobs, non-phone, phone, part-time, full-time, data entry, chat jobs, tech support, healthcare, all types. Reba says, I would definitely and share with my granddaughter. Thank you, Queen. Tamika said, laugh out loud. Veronica says, thank you, thank you. Stephanie says, my son and hubby will need health insurance come November the 1st. Yeah, health insurance is high. Mine is super high, Stephanie. So I already know. I need to cancel who I got. I got Signal. I need to really get rid of them. Costs too much. Okay. Teresa said to make Best Play is an app you can play games and make money. Crystal said mostly all on iPad right now, all phones because it's open enrollment. Yeah. Best time to apply though for a job. If you are looking, they are hiring, especially because, like Queen said, open enrollment, y'all. Hey, Sugar. Sugar says, hey, Carol and chat, blessings to y'all. I'm going to have to watch the replay. I'm late. Oh, I ain't that late, Sugar. Tamika says, okay, thanks for the info. Hey, Queen Lucette. No problem, Tamika. Queen Lucette says, greetings, beautiful people. Amanda says, most welcome. Yolanda says, it worked. Thank you. Okay, Queen. Sugar says, like and share. Thank you. Lisa says, that's staff. Amanda say, you can use me or Two Chicks YouTube as a referral, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Thank you, Amanda. It is sad, Lisa. It's terrible. Tamika says, I'm down for that money. Okay, Queen. Stephanie says, thanks, Amanda. Reba says, I will have to update my resume. I am retired. Okay, Reba. Now, in the meantime, Queen, if you are open to side hustles, y'all better come on and let's fill the baskets up with the side hustles, the gaming apps, the survey sites. One of our queens was here on the stream Sunday night, and this queen, she was affected by the shutdown, but she did not let that stop her because she was able to bring in over $1,000 off of mystery shop sites. So with that being said, I'm going to put some links in here. If you queens, kings, and we got some kings in the building, if you guys are interested in doing mystery shop, you can start these side hustles right away. So you don't have to worry about the resume, jumping through hoops. You know, some of these remote jobs, they may take you there and you just get so frustrated with all these assessments and doing this and doing that. Oh, I gotta do a face recognition. I gotta do a video assessment. I gotta do a regular assessment. So it can be overwhelming. So I would say get you a separate email, because a lot of these companies, once you get into the system, they will start emailing you like crazy. Get you a separate email, maybe some different folders, maybe, you know, separate them out. Mystery shop, survey sites, gaming apps. Start signing up to these companies so that you can start making some money from home. I'm gonna drop Gig Spot in here. Gig Spot is a telephone mystery shop company. Ellis is the apartment mystery shop company, and there are quite a few others that I will be putting here in this chat. So y'all be sure to check out these companies. Tan used to do this one. This one is Gig Walk. You can do this one from your phone. It's an app also. Sometimes they have like $20 to $25 mystery shops. Gig Spot is the phone one if you just don't want to leave the house, but they do also have on-site shops. They have the audit shops, and the audit shops are very, 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 very easy to do. All you have to do is walk in Burlington. They may tell you to count some shirts, go over to the women's t-shirt rack and count to 100. That's it. And that might be $20. So those are very easy to do. So y'all be sure to check out Gig Spot. Tamika says, thanks, Teresa. Teresa says, you're welcome, Tamika. Lisa says, thanks. The link worked. Okay. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hello, beautiful queens. How are you today, Sherry? Tamika says, wow, that's a blessing. Sugar says, oh, I'm breaking up, Queen. You do that sometimes when I'm on here. Amanda said, just smile on video interview and you will get the job. Keep check on spam email. I got my email same day. I did the app. She says, to come to video interview, use it as an egg and get that money. It's easy. Easy hire job. Thank you. Reba says, wow, that's a blessing. Hey, King Earl. Earl said, peace, fam. Crystal, yep, we got some, Queen. I'm gonna see if Tan can give them to me. Hang on, Crystal. The ones I can think of, Crystal, off the top of my head, Everrise is one, and William Sonoma. Oh, Aces Marketing, they didn't do a background check either, and it's one more that I'm trying to think. Adecco. Adecco is a temp agency, but at the bottom of their site, they say that, you know, they don't care about like the criminal, if you committed a crime. I don't think they really care, or they won't hold that against you. Sherry says, I am okay. How are you? I am great, Queen. Leonica is back. She says, hey, sis Sherry. Crystal says, thank you. And if Tan gives me the rest, Queen, I'll put them here. Reba says, this is the most info I have ever gotten. What? For real, Reba? So did you just find us this week? She says, I have been looking for a week. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Reba. I'm sorry to hear that, Queen. But glad you found us. Sherry says, hey, sis Leonica. Crystal says, thank you. Anybody else have any good news that they want to share with the family? Y'all be sure to drop it here. Oh, really? Wow. God is good, Reba. Reba says she found us today, y'all. We changing lives over here, Reba. So you are in good hands. Leonica said, is there an interview, Amanda? You know what, Leonica? This is what she said. Hang on. Did I put it up here? Wait a minute. She said, smile on video interview and you will get the job, and keep check on spam email. She says, I got my email same day I did the app to come to video interview. Use it as an egg and get some money. Now, Amanda, she's here, everybody. This queen was homeless. So if Amanda can do it, you can do it too. If Queen Helen, I don't see her in here yet. This queen is 65 years old and she has 50 plus side gigs and side hustles. Leonica, she has a lot. Meek's adorable. She has quite a few. Autism Mommy, she has 50 plus. So we got several queens in this stream that are making ends meet off of the side gigs and the side hustles. King Earl, he is in here and he has 16 now. And this is a king. So again, if these people can do it, you can do it too. Okay, thank you, Reba. I appreciate that, Queen. Hey, Patty. She says, hey, Queen Carol and fam. How are you today? Reba says, I need it. I understand, Reba. I'm going to say, yes, but it's really more like orientation. Join on video, smile. Listen to her about the details of the job. Tell her what day you want to start your training. The owner could go for it, Queen. I know you're going to check it out. She said, awesome. Stephanie says, I have the Wi-Fi adapter to be hardwired for our Windows laptop, and I have a USB headset on the way, and it will be here tomorrow. All right, Stephanie. Stephanie, you ready for work? Hey, Keisha. Keisha says, hey, everyone, I definitely need something. I never experienced this being furloughed. Ain't no joke. I've been with my government job for decades. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Keisha, but yes, ma'am, we do have quite a bit of things that you can do. We had another queen here, and I don't see her on here tonight, Queen Monique. She is part of that government shutdown as well, but she has been doing mystery shop. Not sure if that's your thing, Keisha, but let me know, Queen. But I did put a list of beginner-friendly companies in the chat. Company number 1, these are quick hires. So company number 1 is VeriFast. One of our queens here, she worked for them previously, and she was able to get rehired. Then we had somebody else to apply. They were hired in a couple of days, no interview. Next Rep. This one, you do have to do an interview, but they do have, and I must say, they do have some good clients. I mean, some good clients. Number 8, Colony Brand. Somebody here was hired with them in like 3 days, I want to say. One of our queens in here today was just hired with Broadpath, number 25, and somebody else was hired with number 14, Teledirect, and also Working Solutions. Their recruiter, she is looking to hire 300 people. So again, if you guys know someone, or if you are in need of a remote job and you live in one of the approved states, I would say check out Working Solutions. Their recruiter reached out again, and she wants more people. All right, King Earl. Earl said he got some money, y'all. Earl said he got 48 on Prolific and 20 on Product 2. All right, Earl. Go ahead, King. So King Earl, again, ladies and gentlemen, this king has 16 side hustles in his basket. Prolific is a good one. Take a look at Prolific. Get on the wait list. This is a good one. This one has paid car notes for people. They are number 15 on this list. Number 15, everybody, is Prolific. Y'all be sure to grab this egg. No interview, no resume, no experience. And then Product 2, another good egg, y'all. If the king can do it, queens, what are y'all waiting on? Y'all can do this too. This is easy. Some people like to use Product 2 because they pay out to Amazon gift cards, but a lot of the queens, the moms, they use this one for groceries. So if y'all know somebody that's going to be affected by this government shutdown when it comes to that EBT benefit, share Product 2 with that person. Hey, Queen Angela, how are you today, Queen? She says, hey, ladies and gents. The uncle says, I will check it out tonight, Amanda, once I get home from doing Spark. Tamika said 50. I want some too. Laugh out loud. Come on, Tamika. It ain't hard, Queen. Look in the chat, Queen. I'm putting the links in the chat. Just start signing up. You got to start somewhere, right? Just start signing up. You can always go back and check them later, but if you just want to start signing up, go ahead and start signing up. But if you just want to check to see which ones will work for you, I would do that as well. Research them. You can watch some of our previous live streams if you want to. We have a lot of queens and kings that come on here with testimonies. We had a lot of testimonies on the Sunday live stream. Leonica says, awesome, Stephanie. Patty T, she said, Leonica, can you please post that link for Echo? I have it, Queen. I have it right here. I got to find it, but I do have it. And Leonica did cash out today. Queen Patty, I don't know if you were here when she posted, but she did cash out on Echo today. I cashed out, but they have not sent me my payment. But Leonica, she did receive her payment. And Echo, good side hustle, everybody. So if you cannot get a job and you are still trying to get a job, please do not let these side hustles pass you by. Some of our queens here, Meeks, Leonica, Queen Remy, she's another queen. She's not on here. But Meeks, Leonica, Cynthia, Autism Mommy, these queens are only doing side gigs and side hustles, and they are able to make ends meet. Reba, you 71, Queen? Okay, she says, I'm doing my last radiation and scans in 2 weeks. Okay, Reba. We'll pray for you, Queen. And Queen Helen, she is 65, Reba, and this queen has 50 side gigs and side hustles. Patty, I did drop the link for Echo. Korea says, which job are you speaking of, Amanda? So this is the one, Korea. I'm going to repost the link. It's with a company called Phoenix. Pays out commission $20 for the transfer. Stephanie says, have to, really worried about hubby and son. I understand, Stephanie. Amanda says, Korea Phoenix lead company. Carol posted the link in the chat. Stephanie says, does Next Rep pay pretty good? I've never done Next Rep, Stephanie. I think different clients pay different amounts. So I'm really not sure. If somebody can answer this for Stephanie, if you have worked for Next Rep, please and thank you. Teresa says, my daughter and her husband both work for the government. Both are furloughed. Oh, no, Teresa, I didn't know that, Queen. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa. Is she looking for anything else? Keisha says, yes, anything right now. So Keisha, take a look at the beginner friendly queen and also working solutions. The recruiter reached out and she is in need of 300 people. This is a beginner friendly one. And I also have another one, but the other one is for their bookkeeping software customer service rep. That one you will have to have some type of accounting or accounts payable or accounts receivable experience. But I will post the links here if anybody here is interested. If you're just coming in to the stream and you are looking for a job, this company needs 300 agents. And they are state specific. So check first to see if they hire in your state before you apply. Earl says, man, these jobs don't deal with Washington State. Yeah, Earl. It wasn't like that though. When we first started, it's like all of the companies hired, as far as back as I can remember, I don't remember them being state restricted. None of them. I don't. Korea says, okay, I have to find it. Thanks. I just reposted it, Queen. And then I just think as time went on, the laws changed and they were like, nope. Not hiring in this state, this. There's like they zoned out certain states. My Wilkinson said there's going to be more people looking for income. Amazon is laying out. You know what, my Wilkinson, I saw that today. I sure did. I saw where Amazon is laying off. I can't remember the amount of people, but I remember seeing that today that they're laying off. Something about the AI replacing the jobs or something like that. Sad. It is sad. Teresa says you are not kidding, Earl, about Washington. Teresa lives in Washington too, so she knows. She knows. Hey, it's Cheryl. She said started product tube on Friday, and I already cashed out. All right, girl. Cashed out 25. All right, congrats. Hey Monet, she says, hey Sister Carl, it's been a minute since I caught a live video in a while. Good to see you, boo. Welcome back, Queen. Good to see you as well. Reba says she excited to get started, everybody. Y'all welcome Queen Reba. She is new here. She found us today. Stephanie says there's a lot of good info that comes from these live streams. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that, Queen. We try. Patty says, thank you, Carl. Carissa, is it Phoenix Group? Let me see. I think it's Phoenix Group Lead, I believe, Korea. And when you click on the link, it'll say Phoenix Employment Application. Hey, Queen Gwendolyn. She says, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Reba says, you on every day. I hit the notification button. Not every day, Reba. But lately we have been doing, I would say, more streams than usual. We usually come on Sunday and Wednesday. But lately, sometimes, like last week, I think last week before, we did a lot of streams. Stephanie, you got 49? Okay, girl. On free cash. Congratulations. All right, Stephanie. Now, Stephanie has made over $1,000, everybody, on free cash. So y'all be sure to look at number 13 and take the free cash. Gaming app, they also have offers and surveys. But it is totally up to you which ones you want to do. Number 13 on the list. Put that. Number 13, free cash. Korea says, love it, thanks. Okay, Queen. And Leonica says, congrats, Stephanie. Reba says, God is good. Doors open when you ask. Amen, Queen. Lisa says, congrats, Stephanie. Shannon says, good evening, everyone. Does Kelly Connect have anything available currently? I do not know, Shannon. You will probably have to go on their website, Queen, to see. I haven't seen anything, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything from Kelly. It's been a while. Earl says Amazon it's 14,000. Earl, Lord have mercy. Woo, Jesus, help. Chloe says, I just need a good paying non-phone position to give me a chance. Chloe, look on our other. We have 2 channels, everybody. So the other channel, we do post a lot of non-phone over there. So if you want to hop over there, Queen, and take a look. I did post one yesterday. This one pays $11.20 a week. Posting payments, you're posting insurance and patient payments from home. I also posted one a couple of days ago. This one, you are processing legal documents from home. So I'm going to put the link here, Queen, if you want to take a look. And I will be talking about some on here today. The ones on here today, these, to me, they're part-time. I guess you could say more like a side hustle for some. Korea said, what about the poor people of Jamaica? They are catching it rough. Yes, they are, Korea, and I have been praying for them as well, Queen. That's terrible. Rain says, hey, Carolyn, queens and kings. Hey, Rain, how are you? Patty says, I don't recall jobs being stay restricted like they are now, and I work from home for 21 years. Nope, I don't either, Queen. I don't remember it being state specific. Teresa said, yeah, she says they were a state specific car. That's why I lost my job with. So they were state specific when, Teresa, not when you first started, Queen? What, later on? When they changed? Or she said minimum wage was too high. See, I don't remember them being state specific. Maybe because I didn't really check. Because Tam was like, they hiring, so I just applied. I don't remember. Amber said, I need to play catch up. I have signed up for Echo and I'm up to $1.30. I have a mock trial scheduled tomorrow. This is Queen Angela, everybody. This is another queen that makes a lot of money off of side gigs and side hustles. So tomorrow she has a mock trial scheduled, $220 from 9 to 3 with lunch. Thursday, she has a shop on Ellis for $125. All right, Queen Angela. Ellis for the win. So Ellis, everybody, is an apartment mystery shop company. And you can make some good money off of this one. Queen Angela, she gonna make all the money off Ellis. She may save y'all a couple of dollars. But y'all be sure to check out Ellis. And she said it's 30,000. Oh my gosh. Layoffs from Amazon. That is so sad. If y'all know somebody being laid off or being affected by the government shutdown, furloughed, or this EBT situation that's approaching in a few more days, y'all be sure to share our information with those people. Stephanie says, thanks, Leonica. Karima, thank you, Queen. She says, like and share. Monet, Product Tube. It's an easy side hustle, Queen, where you have to go into a store, could be Kroger, Publix, and they may tell you to make a video about a certain product. And that's it. You don't have to be in the video. It's an easy one, though. You may get 25, may get 55, you might get 75. Just for a 2 to 3 minute video. Karima says, happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, Queen. Stephanie says, has anyone seen where you can watch Netflix and earn cash? I seen a post about it on Facebook last night. I hadn't seen that, Queen. Well, maybe somebody else here has. I don't know. Keisha says, okay, thanks everyone, and thanks, Kurt. I don't think I can work for Worker Solutions. She says, I tried previously, but they said something about someone previously applying. Oh no. She says she is a victim of identity theft. I would try to email them, Keisha, and just, let them know your situation. They may be able to kick out the previous application. But yeah, I would try to email Working Solutions and be like, hey, I want this job. But no, I don't say it like that. But ask ChatGPT, Queen, to type you up an email. And it will put that in the email about the identity there. And somebody possibly has used your identity to apply for a job. Elsa says, congrats to all the wins, everyone. Reba says, so when I get off, I just go and hit all the links you have posted. Yes, ma'am. Now, when you get off, Reba, you won't be able to see the chat. I don't know why, but it takes YouTube, seems like for us, 24 to 48 hours before our chat has processed. I have no idea why. Because when we get off of here, of course, we can see the chat, but some of our queens and kings, they'll tell us they cannot see the chat. So don't know why though. Tamika said, laugh out loud. Yes. Ishara says, please use Field Agent. I got a free 6-inch sub today and I was credited my money already. Can't beat the free lunch. Hey, Joe Kanger. And congratulations on getting that free Subway. I'm going to go and get field agent link and put it here in the chat. This is a good one, folks. You can do this one from your phone. Tan used to do this one. Back in the day, they have different tasks that you can do on the site. So y'all be sure to check out field agent. And congrats to the queen. She got her some free lunch today. Tamika says, I just looked at prolific. I guess I spelled it right. Yep, you did, queen. Prolific is a good one. That one is like centered around college students. They may have like questions. We say surveys. Some of our queens say studies. But the good thing about prolific, whatever you put on the profile, when they send you a study or a survey to do, you automatically qualify. So like some of the other sites, you may go through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages of questions. And then at the end, it'll say, nope, you disqualified, or something you answered wrong. It disqualified you from being able to make money off of this survey. Prolific is not like that. That one, I would say by far, hands down, top out of 5, top number 1. Because that one, the surveys, they may be 25 cents, but they might be $25. You might get one that's $50. I have seen some. One of our queens screenshotted me, and I did see some that were paying out $50. 50. King Earl, he has made quite a bit of money from prolific. Queen Meeks Adorable, she has made money to pay Cardinals, her and Queen Helen. So I would say by far, hands down, that's a good one. Gwendolyn says, congratulations to all. Reba says, so you have another channel with another name? It's the same name, Queen, but it's just 2.0 at the end. Leonica says, still here, just driving. Okay. Karen says, prolific. It's Tamika. Teresa says, yes, they changed to hourly after being per minute. Okay, Teresa, yeah. I think a lot of them did that. Thank you, Rainer. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate that. Reba says, awesome, everyone. Y'all done got Queen Reba excited. Monet says, okay, thank you, Sister Carl. You're welcome, Queen. Korea, she said, Lord, I need to know about the Netflix too. I already have a show picked on. I need to know about that one as well. But I hadn't heard nothing about that. Angela said, my good friend works for Amazon, so there was a little more data numbers that was shared versus what was on the media. I have my government crew and Amazon crew on board with these gigs. Okay, Queen. Thank you, Angela, for sharing. Stephanie said, Korea, it was for free cash. Okay. Korea said, ChatGPT has been the GOAT. Yep. Rain says, I liked and shared. Thank you, Rain. So says, Korea, what's your ChatGPT done to help you? Girl, ChatGPT Clo can do resumes. Tan has actually done a full resume on live using ChatGPT, Queen. So yes. ChatGPT is the GOAT. Hey, Nuani, she says, hey, Goldilocks, Curl, and Chat, late to the party, but I made it. Welcome, Queen. Keisha says, okay, we'll do Queen Curl. Need research. Who sent email to? Okay, let me look, Queen. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if they have a So at the top of the website, Queen, it'll say contact us. And then you would, let's see, agent inquiry, issue. I would say maybe do applicant inquiry. Click that one, the second one, and then put in your information. So they have first name, last name, phone number, email, and then your message, and hit submit. Leonica says, congrats, Angela. Nuani says, Angela, who is the mock trial with? Tamika says, I am still amazed by the young lady with 50 side hustles. Wow, that's a blessing. I need a few side hustles because my rent is killing my pockets and hardly money for gas. We got a few people here, Tamika, that got 50, Queen. They got 50 side hustles. Yolanda said, is she in the chat for work solution with job? Is that they're hiring for? I think she was doing something else behind the scenes, Yolanda, with working solutions. But the one that we are pushing, we're pushing two. One of them is the customer care benefits enrollment rep, and the other one is for their bookkeeping software customer support. Those are the two, Queen, that we are promoting. So if you want to check them out, I am going to repost the links in the chat for anyone here that's looking. Again, if you know someone that is looking, Working Solutions has 600 openings. Rain says, congrats everyone making their money. Thank you, Rain. If anybody else has any good news that they want to share with the family, y'all be sure to put it here in the chat so that we can celebrate you. Monet says, has anyone tried surveys on the Go app and know if they actually pay you real cash for the task, etc.? Yep, they pay, Queen. We had somebody here, Queen Helen. She's not on here, but I think she does surveys on the go. So yeah, they do pay. That is a good one from what she said. Top surveys is also another good one. I'm going to post them here in the chat. Top surveys, and I want to say Earn Star. These two have just come under the radar, and a lot of our queens here seem to like both of these. So if I can get these links, I'll put them here in the chat. Rain says, I had to unscribe from FreeCAD because they kept saying they saw suspicious activity when I was only doing survey. But real, Rain, I wonder what was going on. No problem, Monet. She says, okay, thanks for confirming. Yep, that's a good one. I wonder what was going on, Rain, with that. First time I was hearing something like that happening. And I have a list of survey sites and gaming sites. I'm going to put the link here in the chat. Top surveys is on here. That one is number 4, and number 6 is Earn Star. Those two just came under the radar. We got these from the queens here. Hey, Lady Empress, how are you, Queen? She says, good evening, Carl. How are you? I am great, girl. Trying to stay warm. Temperature here dropped. She says, peace and blessings, everyone in the chat. Hope all is well, and congrats in advance. Yeah, we done had a lot of success stories and testimonies on here today, Lady Empress. We have. And if you have something, Lady Empress, that you want to share, make sure you drop it here. Reba said, I didn't do good on some of the surveys. Okay, Reba, I would say look at Prolific, Queen. Again, the good thing about Prolific, whatever you guys put on the profile, they are going to send you the surveys, the studies, according to whatever you put on the profile. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to fill this out and I didn't answer 25 questions and y'all still told me no. You don't have to worry about any of that with Prolific. And King Earl, he has done Prolific and been paid out several times. We have other queens here that have paid light bills, car notes, car insurance off of Prolific. So take a look at Prolific. I'm going to put the link here, the list. They are 15 on this list. And also number 16 is Cloud Research. They are just like Prolific. So 15 and 16, they both have a wait list though. But some people got on the wait list and got right off. So you never know. You might get on and get right off. Teresa says, hey, Lady Empress. Korea says, well, for starters, it has been helping me study for my CDL. Okay. Also drafting letters for credit repair. Okay, Queen. Stephanie said, Iron Star really isn't that great. She said, massive tracking, crediting issues, and a lot of the time the bar to click on to play the game you download there, it takes time away from you being able to play. Oh, really? First time hearing that, Stephanie. She says time limit. Okay. So, Stephanie, I take it you don't like Iron Star. Lady Empress says the top surveys have more than one link because I have been on there a few times. Really, Lady Empress? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Reba says, but I got the one you said. Thanks so much. I will. Okay, Queen. Rain says, yes, I don't know why. My son also did the same thing. He was told the same thing when he tried to cash out. Did you try to contact them, Rain? Stephanie said, nope. Rain, did you try to contact them? I think they will respond. I think Meeks had an issue with them and they did respond back to her. So I would try to contact them if you haven't already, Queen. Anybody else got any good news that they want to share with the family? And if you missed my videos yesterday and from today, make sure y'all go back and check it out. I do have a data entry one. I'm trying to work on it. I think it's like 4 or 5 data entry jobs. I'm going to try to do it tonight and maybe possibly put it out tomorrow, or we'll do it on the live tomorrow. If you are a beginner, I did drop 5 brand new beginner friendly jobs on the channel last night. So make sure you guys go back and check out that video. I can't think of the name of this company. Rail Bookers. Rail Bookers has a customer success, I think, customer support reps. They are looking for people to book the Amtrak train vacation rides. I did that video a couple of days ago. So make sure you guys check that one out. And somebody else I was going to talk about. Let me see. We did the scheduling appointments, November start dates. This one we did on Sunday. So if you want to schedule some appointments from home, there is a company on here where you will be scheduling mammograms, CT scans. There's another company on here where you will be scheduling surgical procedures. So if you are interested in this type of remote job, I am going to get the link and post it here in the chat for you kings and queens to take a look at. Did they respond? Rain? Okay, Reba. Teresa, top surveys have issues with tracking on the games. I wonder what's going on with them. Angela says it's online verdict. Okay, Angela. I didn't know who it was, girl. I was thinking it was the other one. So it was online verdict. Oh, wow. That's good. And I think we got that one. That one pays pretty good from what they say on the website. Yeah, that one pays pretty good. So anybody here wants to do what Queen Angela is going to do, and she's going to make $200 mock jury trials. I do have the information here. Don't even have to leave the house, y'all. This is a great one. Take a look at the link in the chat and go and sign up. And Angela will be making a couple of $100 tomorrow off of that one. Another side hustle. Monet says, I appreciate you all and that you Sister Tandu with helping us with finding side gigs and job hustles to help us make extra income. Love you both, beautiful sisters. God bless you both. Thank you, Queen Monet. Love you too, Queen, and God bless you as well. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Reba says, I did see that before I got on with you. Okay, Reba. Reba, and she didn't come to play. Meek says she cashed out $5.17 on money time. She says, because I keep forgetting to play. It's funny, me. She said, my intention was to get to 20, but Meeks, how you forgetting to play, Queen? That is hilarious. It is an app, Tamika. Yes, ma'am. Gaming app. That's funny, Meeks. Reba, she says, thank you. No problem, Reba. That is too funny. What is the tiny roommate doing, Meeks? Oh, she ain't trying to play the games. Hey, Queen Ursula. She says, hi, Carolyn. All happy Tuesday. She said, Leonica, I need to redo my recording for Spout. Does Spout have customer service, only email, or is there a phone number? I was interviewed for Charlie Health. All right, girl. Congratulations, Ursula. They do have Discord, Ursula. Go on the Discord. They have the admins that work for Spout in the Discord, Queen. Go in the Discord. If you can log into your account, I'm going to tell you how to get to the Discord. Hang on, let me get in my account so I can look. So if you go to instructions, go to instructions, Ursula, and at the top, there's a link. It says join the community on Discord, and it'll take you straight there. And congrats, Queen, on your interview with Charlie Health. Keep us posted. Reba said, laugh out loud. Me said the game she wants to play doesn't rack up points fast enough. Teresa says, yes, Tamika, Money Time is a gaming app. The candy game racks up points fast. Which game is that, Mix? I don't think I got that one. The game that I am playing, I think it's a couple of them. Let me see. I've been going back and forth from Just Play to Money Time. But I am playing the sword game, sword slash, and some type of bounce break. It's like a ball. You have to point it and it'll hit up and crack out the little things on the screen, the numbers. Those two I've been playing on Money Time. And then I downloaded the Bus Flow Time. I don't really like that one. It's all right. I don't really care for it. She said Juicy Candy. Okay, I'm going to try to look at that one. Tamika says, thank you again, Teresa. She says, Candy Game. Okay, I'm about to download now. Teresa says, you're welcome, Tamika. Ursula says, unfortunately, Worker Solutions, they are state-specific, Queen. She says, not in my state, like a lot of good state-specific jobs. I'm sorry to hear that, Ursula. Lady Empress says, hi, Ursula. She says, hey, Meeks. Queen Amanda shared a company here in the chat earlier. This one pays commission, but she did state that it is a very simple, easy job where people, I think, are calling in about loans and debt and things like that, maybe credit repair. And if you can get the transfer, it's $20 per transfer. So she said it's a good side hustle egg. She's already working for the company, and it is a quick hire. So if anybody wants to check out this one, I just dropped the link in the chat. Stephanie, I did, Queen. And it was easy. I did. Me and my friend, we kind of got on and played around with it the other night, but it was easy. Ursula says, thanks, Lady Empress. Reba says, I'm not good in games. Never had. Oh, Reba, they easy, Queen. Teresa said, me neither, Reba, but the ones I play seem to be fairly simple. Simple and easy is what I like. Meek says, hey, Lady Empress. Yep, simple and easy, Queen. So I say give it a try. You never know. You never know, Reba. You might like it. You might find one that, like, okay, I can play this game. The sword one to me is by far one of the easiest games on Money Time. That one, when I first started playing, I was racking up points left and right, and I was at $2 before I even knew it in no time. So that one I feel like is a good one for Money Time. Now, Meek said the Juicy Candy one. I'm going to have to go and look for that one. Let me see. I see it, Meeks. Okay. Juicy Candy Quest. And if all else fails, you can watch the videos and get 6,000 points. So if you don't want to play the games and you have an Android phone, I would say download the Money Time app, and I think it's every minute or 2 minutes you can make the 6,000 points just by watching the ads, letting the ads play. So that's a simple, easy way to make money as well. Stephanie said, Reba, I feel you on the game playing laugh out loud. So Monet, Spout is the phone call one where you are talking to someone on the phone. Could be somebody you know, could be somebody you don't know, and they are paying $10 an hour for the conversation. So you basically, I say you're training the AI box is what you're doing. But it's an easy one. Leonica, she brought this one over here to the Two Chicks family. You don't have to worry about a resume interview. It's a good side hustle egg. And they paying, like I said, $10 an hour. So, or talk time, I think. $10 an hour or talk time. If you can find you somebody to talk to, Monet, hey, go for it, Queen. I dropped the link in the chat. Amber said, if I could just be consistent on these games, I would make up for a lot of money. Sometimes these surveys drive me crazy with these continuous qualifications. I get it. Lady Empress said, I wanted to share good news, Carl, but unfortunately I had to deactivate a few eggs. May have to restart some accounts or redirect. My favorite prolific. No studies available now. As soon as I get back on. Earl got them all, Queen. Earl got all the studies. But hopefully they'll put some on there, Lady Empress. I wonder if the college kids are on break. They might be on break, fall break. I don't know. They could be, and it might be why. If the studies are low, that might be why. Tamika said, question, is the app called Money Time Cash Clock? I think it just say Money Time, Tamika, if you are on a Android phone, Queen. I just see Money Time. And it's got a little clock up there. Yes, it is a clock there. Lady Empress says, I don't know what's going on. I went to the About Me section to refresh a few answers, but both change. It might be the students, Queen. They might be on fall break, is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but they might be on fall break. Reba says, I would try. I'm a fighter, so I would get a try having Android phone. Okay, Reba. Can't wait to hear the good news, Queen. Download said, Lady Empress, use another phone or Wi-Fi. Downloads, she got all the survey. Hey, Downloads. Monet says, good. Thank you, Sister Carl. No problem, Queen. Me says, wait, we got another call app, another other than Neon. Meeks, girl, was you not here? You might not have been here, Meeks, when Leonica told us about Spout. Is not an app though. It's not an app. It's a website. And you will be talking to people. It may be people you don't know. They do have a Discord. So you join the Discord. They have people in there looking for people to talk to on the app so that you guys can talk and get paid. Leonica, she did a video on the Spout one. Let me get the video in case anybody here wants to watch it. But she did do a thorough step-by-step showing you guys like how to log in, how to get to the Discord. She did a very good job on that video. And this was a live stream that she did, I think it was about a week or so ago. But it's a good one though, because she's really breaking it down on how to do that particular site. But if you know somebody, Mix, you guys can get on and talk. If you just don't want to talk, because I know sometimes people be like, I don't want to talk to folks I don't know. And I get that. But if you know somebody, you guys can get on and you guys can talk. But I'm going to put the video that Leonica did on the company. I'll put it here in the chat if you kind of just want to take a look to see what it's all about. This is a good, I would say, side hustle egg because there is no interview, resume, or anything like that involved. Hey, Female. Female says, hello, new subby here. Welcome. Earl said he on Prolific right now. Earl got all the studies. Sugar says, are you talking to people? Yes, Sugar, you are. But you could be talking to somebody that you know. Like if you have a friend, tell the friend, send them your referral link and have them to get on so you guys can talk. That way you won't have to talk to people that you don't know. Lady Empress says, downloads, I tried that. This had happened before, so it may be a wait period. Oh, no, Lady Empress. Reba says, this is so much info. I have these pages. It is a lot of info, Reba, and it can be overwhelming in the beginning, but the videos do stay up. So if you have to come back to the video, it'll still be up. You won't be able to see the chat section. It takes about a couple of days before they process. I don't know why, but lately we've been seeing that it takes about a couple of days before YouTube processes the chat. And we will be live again tomorrow night. Sherry says top surveys are easier to me. Okay. So Sherry likes top surveys. Stephanie says I'm showing anywhere between 30 and 50 surveys on Prolific. Y'all, some of y'all still sleep. I keep telling y'all, I can lead you to the water. I can sit here and talk about jobs all day long, side hustles all day long, all night long. But the question is, are you going to take action and start getting these side hustles in the basket? Fill the basket up, then grab you another basket and fill it up. We got people in this chat right now that's got 50 side gigs and side hustles, bringing in over $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month just off of side gigs and side hustles. And I'm pretty sure you back there saying, she lying. Have no reason to lie. What am I going to gain from lying? Nothing. Now, I don't do the side gigs and the side hustles that the queens and some of the kings here do. I do play the games. Every now and again, I'll play the games. But we do have Meeks in here. We have Leonica in here. We have Queen Sherry. She's in here. Queen Autism Mommy is in here. These queens and kings, Earl is in here. These queens and kings are making money off of the side gigs and the side hustles. If you have a $1,500 iPhone, if you have $1,000 Samsung phone, ask yourself, look at that phone and say, are you making me any money? And if that phone say nope, and you know that phone ain't making you no money, what are you doing? What are you doing? My phone made me $2,000 a month texting lonely people. And pretty sure we got some other queens in here. Phones are making them that type of money, or more, could be a little less. But what are you doing? If you have all these expensive electronics, a Chromebook, tablets, laptops, desktops, all in ones, you should be putting those electronics to good use and making some type of income from them. So don't have them if they can't make you no money. Y'all make other people money by looking at TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. Even if you have to create your own side hustle, create it. If you are creative, you can sell. If you know how to write, if you know how to draw, if you know how to sing, if you know how to organize, cook, clean, do hair, makeup, nails. It is so many different things that you guys can be doing. And a lot of you queens and kings are super talented. Download says, hey. Sherry says top surveys and hey cash are easy. So y'all be sure to put those electronics to good use and make you some income from them. Play the games, make some money playing the games. If that don't work, hey, go to the next side hustle. If that don't work, don't just stop at one. Don't start and stop at one. Get you a plethora of side gigs and side hustles. We talk about all different types on this channel all the time. And then the queens, they'll come in, and sometimes the kings will come in and share the ones that we've never heard of before with the audience. So take advantage, people. And if you know somebody that will be affected by the EBT this coming up week, or somebody, you know, maybe it's furloughed, or you know, they were a part of the government shutdown, or they're being laid off, because it's a lot of companies. They every day you see somebody's laying off. Amazon is laying off. Queen said 30,000. Some other companies I've seen that are laying off people left and right. People are losing jobs. We can help them over here if they want to work from home, or if they want to do a side gig or a side hustle. Lady Empress said, yeah, it went from 30 to 40 studies available. Then it got them. I got them all. Lisa said, great video, Leonica. It was a great video. Monet said, Amber, yes, I feel you. She says, them surveys, yes, you can. Hang on, it jumped. So now I got to try to find it. She says, yes, they can. Are you crazy sometimes? Because I get annoyed with them. Some of them, too, from experience. From some of them I have tried in the past years. Yeah, them surveys can get on your nerve. Hey, Queen Monique. She says, hello, and how are you doing today? I liked and share. I am great, Queen. How are you? Tamika says, how does the Money Time app look? I put in Money Time, but a bunch of games pop up. So it is a clock, Queen. It's a, let me see. And the words are green. It says Money Time, and you'll see a big, like a golden looking clock, yellow color, I would say. And then Money Time would be right up under the clock. Ursula says, thanks. Teresa says, Tamika, it looks like a clock. Hey, Queen Stacy. She says the payments are taking to November the 6th to the 7th on Prolific. So I think they are getting ready for their school break. Okay. I figure, I know it's coming up. So if you are doing Prolific, make sure you get another egg, because they will start going down on the survey. You may not see as many surveys because these students will be going on break. And then when the holidays come around, same thing. Lady Empress says, same here, Stephanie, but it changed while I was doing studies. Shoot, I just got back on from account on hold. Laugh out loud. Ursula said, okay, thanks. Reba said, will you need to have a computer, or will a tablet do? Depends, Reba. Exactly, Queen. What are you doing on the computer or the tablet? Now, for Prolific, I ain't gonna say they iffy, but some of their studies may require you to be on a phone. It might require you to be on a computer. It might require you to be on a tablet with that one. Reba said Earl is not playing. No, he is not. Tamika says, okay, thanks, Teresa. I'm about to check it out again. Monet says it started trying out these eggs and side hustles tonight after this live and came back on your live and give you my testimony input on it and let you know. Okay, Queen. Thank you. She said laugh out loud. She says truth, facts. Exactly, sis. I was having this same talk last night with my baby bro about what you just said about making money using your tablets, etc., to make side hustles, etc. Yep. My Wilkinson said you have to work the survey license gains like a job. That's how you build the cash up. I cash out every other day or let it. If it was a lie, trust people would be bragging to chicks. Thank y'all. Lady Empress, you never got the email back. Which one did you sign up for, Queen? And did you check your spam folder? Tamika says, I have money time, but I only see something look like a clock with money going up. Wait, I'm confused. What color is the clock, Tamika? And what do the word should be green, Queen. Sherry says, Cat Magic School on free cash, pretty much running itself. Oh, wow. Y'all better take heed. Queen Sherry trying to let y'all know about this one right here, Cat Magic School on free cash. She said that one is pretty much running itself. Y'all, come on. Number 13 on the list is free cash. Me says money time is only on Android. I think she said me she got an Android, I think. Queen, did you say you had an Android? Reba says, I'm grateful, not complain, laugh out loud. I have to get update phone. I don't. My grandkids laugh at my phone when I start making this money. Don't ask Granny. She said, don't ask Granny to order nothing from Amazon. You know they gonna be asking, Queen. Oh, you got an iPhone. I'm sorry, Queen. It's only on Android. Monet says, what got a school break is that Thanksgiving? Yeah, they take breaks, Monet. I don't know. Some of them, different times of the year, they'll have like a fall break, child. These kids, my little niece, child, she go to private school, honey. She was getting out of school early Friday. I'm like, why? What, is it a holiday? Maybe I missed some, but no. They school just do that in the middle of the week. They may say, oh, y'all go home at 12 or 11:30 or 10:30. They just do that. So I don't know. They be taking so many breaks now. Hey, Violet. Violet says, thank you, ladies. This is affecting so many people. She says, prayers. Yep, you right, Queen. And if we can be of help, we are here. They do have more breaks than we did. Yep, you're right about that. They do, honey. They be taking breaks at school. When she first started going to the school, she came home and said, they got a Starbucks. I said, they got a Starbucks in the school? She was like, yeah, and they let us take a break. I forgot what they called it, but she was like, yeah, they let us take a break, and we get to go inside of the little cafes like Starbucks. It's not Starbucks, but it's like Starbucks. And she's like, they get to go in there and buy drinks and stuff. I'm like, child, y'all spoiled. I think it's called social break. That's what she said, social break. I'm like, social break? We didn't get none of that in school. Patty said, laugh out loud, Reba. I know that's right. Lady Empress says, thanks for the info, Stacy. Ursula says, Prolific has been emailing me surveys this weekend and yesterday. Okay, Ursula. You better get them, Queen, for Earl, get them out. Reba said, okay, thank you. Lady Empress said, you can also go to your settings and select which device you're using of choice, Reba. She says, I'm checking this out now on my tablet. Stacy said, Lady Empress, I have problems with finding top survey on my laptop, but no problem on my phone. But when it showed up on my laptop, I made it my favorite. Me said, my main phone is an iPhone. I found an old Android I had laying around here somewhere. Yep, get you an old Android. They sell them if you, this is what I say do. If you don't have the money to purchase a Android phone. Do some of the survey sites on the iPhone. If you have an iPhone, do some of the survey sites. Get the money off of the survey sites. Take that $40, $50, flip it, and go and get you a phone, an Android phone. Me says I use that Wi-Fi for the gaming apps, not on Apple. Lady Empress said it's been so long. She said, "Child, I don't recall the name of the site card you shared it months ago. Nothing in spam folder." Okay, Queen. I'll repost it if you want to apply. Just use a different email, Queen. So if anybody wants to text lonely people and make money doing so, you will be texting lonely men. So let me just put that out there. Yes, you will be texting lonely men, but they will not know who you are. So you don't have to worry about any of that. They won't know what you look like unless you tell them. But that's against the rules to do that. So they will not know what you look like. They will not know where you are from unless you tell them, which you are not supposed to do that. But there are 6 companies on the list. I used to work for number 6. And there you go, Lady Empress. So if you want to text some lonely men, and they are lonely, the link is in the chat. Tamika said, unfortunately, I only have one phone. Any Apple game apps, I can earn cash. Apple is a tough one, Tamika. But if somebody here knows what the Queen can do on the Apple phone, y'all be sure to drop it here in the chat. I would say, Tamika, maybe do some of the survey sites, Queen. Earn the cash and then go and purchase a Android phone. Flip the money to an Android phone. And you can always purchase like a refurb Android phone. My Wilson says, is it Merge Cats Cafe on free cash? I don't see the Cat Magic School. Lady Empress says, thanks again, Stacy. Or Tamika, do you have any tablets, Queen? Any Samsung tablets? Reaper said, my grandkids just went back Monday. They out for they are out for everything. Tamika said, I know that's right. Laugh out loud, Miss Carter. Yeah, flip it, girl. Flip it. Me said you could do free cash. She says it's on Apple. And Stacy says, you are welcome, Lady Empress. Tamika says, okay, headed to free cash now. Laugh out loud. Thank you. Yeah, I keep forgetting about free cash. Korea says anything with actual background and noise being okay. So I'm going to talk about some, Queen, in a few. Reba says Kroger's, Dollar General. But we do post, again, Queen, a lot of non-phone on the second channel. So if you want to hop over there, Queen, take a look to see what is posted. Feel free to do so. But I am going to get to the companies in just a second. But again, if you only have the iPhone, Meek said you can play free cash from the iPhone. Get the money, queens and kings, from the free cash one. Take the money, $30, $40, $50. Look on eBay, look on Amazon, find you a cheap Android phone. You don't have to get the service. You don't have to get it turned on with the service. You can do it from the Wi-Fi and you can be earning some money playing some of the other games, because a lot of these other games are only on Android phone. Unfortunately, Apple, y'all need to get with it, Apple. But unfortunately, I got a list of games, but unfortunately, I think all of these here are only on the Android phone. Stephanie says, hey, cash is on Apple. Free cash isn't on Apple. I think Meek said she was able to do it, Stephanie, from the website. Tamika said she downloaded it. All right. Lady Empress said, okay, Kurt, if I get rid of Mr. Bill, no problem texting, going to check them out. Girl, you ain't gonna never get rid of him. He'll be in my house on the first, child. I don't want to see him. T's are working. She said, hi, did I miss the lonely men chat info? T's T's a work in progress. Queen, you want to text the lonely men? Now I'm gonna say this. Them conversations. Some of them might go to the left. So if that is not your cup of tea, don't do it. Don't go into the light, Caroline. Please don't go. Don't go. Because then you go come back on her saying, Carl. Nah, I'm telling you right now, if it ain't your cup of tea, do not go into the light. I'm putting the link here. But don't come back on her saying, you didn't. I'm telling you now. I am telling you now. Yes, you will be talking to some men. No, they will not know who you are. They will not know who you look like. But you will see them. You'll be seeing pictures and all types of things, not just the face either. If you get my drift. So again, Caroline, if this is not for you, don't go into that light, Queen. Don't go. To me, said Earl showing out now. Monday said, y'all are cracking me up tonight. Laugh out loud. Don't do it. Korea said, yes, I love to talk to the lonely men. Outside be bored. Why not? All right, Korea. I put the link in the chat, Queen. This one is like one of them at your own risk type of thing. So don't come back on here saying, if you didn't tell. No, I'm telling you now. I am telling you now. So if this is not your cup of tea, turn the other cheek. Go the other way. Do not pass go. Do not collect that $200. Don't do it. They say, I forgot about my free cash account. I found it. She said she got $853. And she said it's been a year. Congratulations, Stacy. Reba said, yes, I am on that now. She said free cash. T's a work in progress. Don't come back on her. T's a work in progress. Talking about, you ain't telling me all this. I'm telling you now. She said, laugh out loud. I would try. Okay. Sherry says, Merge Cat Cafe. Good one to on doing both. Okay, Queen. Yolanda, what is the name of what, Queen? The sites, the companies. I put the link in the chat, Queen. I'm saying it again. Try it at your own risk. So if it is not for you, again, don't pass go. Do not collect the $200 and don't go into the light, Caroline. T's a work in progress. She said, thank you, Queen. Monet, you cracking up over there. Lady Empress said, I can only imagine how the conversations go because just being myself on a dating app goes left. She said, after saying hi. Well, you can imagine, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, number 6, Lady Empress. She said number 6, right? Laughing. All of them like that name, just number 6. They're all the same. When you do one and you go to another one, you'll be like, okay, yeah, this is just like the other one. And you might see some of the same folks on different ones, some of the same men, but they just on different ones. Amanda says, I'm here for the lonely men chat. I ain't scared. Which is the best on the list? Text King. So number 6, I didn't do Text King. Queen, that one I don't know. I've never worked for that one. I did number 6. Karen, you funny, Queen. Reba said, don't do it. Did you say you can talk with family? On Spout you can, Queen. Not on the lonely men. You ain't talking with family. You're not talking with family, Reba, on the lonely men. You talk to some lonely men. Oh, Karen, you so funny. She said sectional. That's sectional, Queen. That is funny. T's a work in progress. She said, laugh out loud. Monte, she says, I'm not about to play with you, Sister Carr, talking about don't go into the light. She said, that's one of my favorite old school. It is mine too, Queen. Classic movies I love to watch. I'm going to watch that movie. Don't go into that light. No, the lady say it's peace in the light. Now there ain't no peace in this light. It's chaos over here in this light. Rain said, laugh out loud. I'm still here listening while doing Hey Cash and top surveys. Okay, Rain. Patty T, she said, laugh out loud, curb. Monet said, tonight before bed. Lady Empress said, oh no, I was asking which one you work for, but I get it. Our number 6 queen. That's the one. Yeah, but they all the same. You do one, you do one, go to another one. You be like, what is John doing over here? I just talked to him over there. And now he over here. Because I used to work for sometimes several, like at one time, like one company. I don't think they in business no more. And then the other company was my first company, Text Chat. I don't think I got them on the list though. But Text Chat was my first company that I worked for. I worked for that one 5 years, and there was another one I used to work for. So I would go back and forth between the two. And I'd be like, I just talked to this man over here on this one. Now he over here on this one. Be the same man because it's the same picture. So that's how I knew. Oh, Lord, y'all funny. Lady Empress said Karen. Hey, Miss P. She says, I am wondering if any of the games on Android Play Store games are real when they say you can earn cash. Yep, they real. We the cashed out. Not all of them, though. Not every last one of them. But the majority of the ones that we have talked about here, it was either cash and gift cards, either or it may have just been PayPal only. Beachy girl, hey Beachy girl. She says, hey Kurt, are you being a good girl? Laugh out loud. I'm listening. They got me acting bad, Queen. Monday to laugh out loud. You got a stalker, Sister Kurt. No, I ain't had no stalkers, Queen. They didn't know it was me, y'all. So this is how it worked. I'm Rachel. I'm talking to John. Once I'm done talking to John, now I'm Karen, and now I'm talking to Keith. So I'm Karen. This is Keith. Once I'm done with Keith, now I'm Stacy. Stacy is talking to Ray. So once I'm done with Ray, now I done changed to Monet. Now I'm Monet. So Monet is talking to Sean. Once I'm done with Sean, I'm somebody else. So they never know who I am. I could be 25 one minute. The next minute, I'm 65. The next minute, I got 3 kids. The next minute, I have no kids. So they never see you. You never show your face, your pictures, your first and last name, your address, your email, none of that. It's like you are behind a mask. So they never know who you are. So that's how it works. So they already have your profile. The companies that you work for, they'll have a profile picture up of what you look like. You might be white, you might be black, you might be Mexican, you might be Asian. So every time the conversation comes in, you'll be somebody else. You'll talk to somebody else and you'll be somebody else. So that's how it works. So they'll never see you. They'll never know you. Nothing about you. Unless you tell them. But that is against the rules. So don't do that. Stacey says, after reading reviews for Texting King, it seemed like of a kind of a no. Really? I don't know if anybody here has worked for them, Stacey, or not. I'm not sure. Hey, Xavier. He says, hey, everybody. Thank you. Karen says, if I hear crossover, I'm going to go hide behind Tan's bookcase. That is hilarious, Queen. Lady Empress says, oh my, what did the review say, Stacy? Tamika says, I guess I will steal my mom's old Android this weekend while she's away. Yep, make some money, Queen. Play them games, make some money. Monet says, same, what y'all doing? Role playing. Kind of, sort of, Monet. Yeah, kind of, sort of. It's whatever he wants you to be. That's what you are. Now, they don't go off the string. Like, you can't really go like all the way over into the deep end. Like some of this stuff is like a no-no. Like they'll tell you the rules and how it's supposed to go. So if he's talking about something that's against the rules, then you would just report his comment or report him and they'll kick him off the platform. So they have rules too, so that they can't go against and start talking about stuff that's like, like you can't talk about certain stuff. But it's funny. It was funny to me. Reba says, wow, that is something. Meek says, I made over 900 on free cash so far. She says, that's okay. Both phone and Android. Okay. iPhone and Android. She made over 900 on free cash. Monet says, congrats, Meek. Tamika says, what app is that texting me? I need some. It's not an app, Queen. It's a website. The link is in the chat. Again, Tamika, do not pass go. Do not collect that $200 and don't go into the like her and them conversations will go to the left. Lady Empress says, Mix, is there a strategy on the iPhone because after a few games it's showing I have to pay? Don't do that. Now, we did have somebody here, Queen, that says she paid. I don't advise it. I mean, it's up to you, but I don't advise it. Xavier, you got 15 on Prolific? Okay, that's good. Go ahead, Xavier. Sugar said, I'm putting away groceries and cracking up. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah, I think a lot of people like when I talk about that one, because that one it's funny. It was funny to me, like, because it's like you would never meet these folks, you will never see these folks, you will never know these people, but they be over here pulling their heart out to Keisha, because I'm Keisha right now, and then I get on another one, and then now I'm Meek's adorable, and they over here saying, "Oh, you're so adorable," and I'm like, I am I? Then I'm somebody else on the next. I'm Lady Empress now, so they'll never know who you guys are. So funny. I think it's a funny one. Stephanie said, what are more mystery shopping aside from what is on y'all list? Stephanie, I don't even know which list you got, Queen, because we got them on several. We got them on several to mix the Lady Empress series. We got them on several, Stephanie. How many you got? Let's start right there. How many you got, Stephanie? Tamika said, Lady Empress, I'm serious. Lady Empress said, I deleted free cash after that. I'm not paying if y'all explain. No, I don't pay. We did have somebody here that paid. I can't remember, though. I cannot. You got them all, Stephanie? Because we got them on like different links, so I don't know. I don't know which ones you got. I know the ones that we talk about a lot. Do you have RBG group? That's another good one. Queen Cynthia shared with us not too long ago. Let me see if I got that one. But let me know, Queen, if you have that one. I used to do this one here. Let me see if I have a link for it. This one, they had a lot of telephone mystery shops. They had the in-person shops, but I just told them that I was only interested in the telephone mystery shops. It is called DSG Associates. I used to do the bank shops for this one, where you just have to call the bank, ask them questions, about 8 to 10 questions, and they were paying like $45, and then they would give me like an extra $5 bonus. So try DSG, Stephanie. Sugar says, Lady Empress, I'm literally laughing out loud, but I fear my interest has been piqued. I'm going to sign up to text. To test it on me. And me says, I don't pay to play on any of these gaming apps. You can take advantage of their free trials to get the extra in-game benefits, but set your alarm to remember to cancel before you get charged. Lady Empress said, not Keisha, because that's my name. She says, oh, Lord. All right, sugar, don't pass go, Queen. Do not collect that $200. Reba said, congrats, Queen Meeks. Lady Empress said, Tamika, same child. They said the reviews were on the pay and how iffy it could be. I need my money to be straight. Yeah. Patty says, Carl, how long do you have to chat with each and only guy? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or longer? You just gonna send a message, Queen. And so it's kind of going like in rotation. So let's say if me, you, and Meeks we the only 3 operators on, but it's like maybe 30 guys on here and it's going in a rotation. So you get the call first. Hi, this is John. What's your name? Where you from? So you're starting the conversation out, right? But by the time John texts back, it may come to me. So I have to read like what you guys have been talking, because you got to stay on script. So I have to read what you two have been talking about, and then I have to answer him back accordingly. So it's not 10 minutes, Queen. It's more like 10 seconds, because you're sending messages like all day long. So you're talking to different people. So then the third message, it may go to Meeks. Then Meeks has to look at the conversation and see what I previously said and what he's saying now. And then she has to answer him accordingly. The fourth message, it may come back to you. So that's how that works. But in the meantime, while I was talking to John and Meeks was talking to John, you was talking to Jason. Now I got Jason. Now Meeks has Jason. And now you are talking to David. So it goes in like a rotation, because it depends on the guy and how long he's going to stay on here and keep talking. Some of them will talk all night long, but you may not get the same person back to back like that. It may be 5 or 6 conversations that went past, and now you're back talking to John, and 5 other operators have already talked to him. So it just depends. You may wake up the next day, Patty, John is back in your queue. Then it's like, dang, I talked to John yesterday. He's still on here talking? Nope, it's the next day. He done woke up. He on his way to work. He just want to tell you, good morning, beautiful. So that's how it works, Queen. So, So if you decide to work 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you get off, then the next operator will come in and she'll pick up where you left off at. And then if you decide to get back on, you may have the same guys or it may be different guys. Stephanie says, Best Mark. Yep, Best Mark is another one. Thank you, Stephanie. It's funny, though. And once you start, now in the beginning, you'll be like, okay, let me read the conversation, because you have to get like 150 characters. I want to say, I think most of them are pretty much the same, maybe between 120 to 150 characters. So, and they want you to speak in complete sentences. So you can't do like the LOLs, the SMH, all that abbreviation. Can't do that. You got this. My name is, I am from. And you got to do the correct punctuation and all of that. So in the beginning, it might be a little tedious, because it's like, this ain't how we text. And it's not like how we already text people in real life. It's nothing like that. You will have to speak in complete sentences with the punctuation. Tamika says, if it ain't my cup of tea, I'm going to make it mine. I need gas and food. She says, I'm going to tell them I'm blind, so don't see me. It's gonna be on the screen, Queen, when you get on there. You'll see it'll be right in his profile. See, it'll be, the screen will be split. This your profile over here. This will be his profile over there. So the pictures will be right there. You'll probably already see the pictures, everything with his business. It'll be right there on the screen in your face. So you can't, really ain't no way around it, because some of the sites, when they come on the site, they can start uploading whatever they want to upload, pictures. It could be a face shot and it could be another type of shot. So whatever they want to put on there, they are more than welcome to do that. As long as it ain't nothing crazy, because I think if it's something too crazy, then the admin will just boot them out the system. They'll just block them from joining. So Yeah, you'll see the pictures, Queen. They'll be right there. Now, not everybody has those types of pictures. Some of them maybe sitting in a chair, maybe, in a car, and it may just be a headshot only. But then some of them got the headshot, the body shot, and the other shot. So it's just whatever they want to post. Stephanie says, yes, just did that piece of mystery shop with them a couple of weeks ago. Okay, Stephanie, go ahead, girl. Try DSG, Queen, if you haven't tried that one. Lady Empress says, oh, okay, Meek says, thank you, Reba. And Lady Empress says, congrats, Meek. The one that says free cash is getting out of order. They're now charging a fee for all other cash out options except Amazon. Oh, that's crazy. Trying to make some extra money. Desiree said, what is the text again? I'm sorry, Lace. I put the link in the chat, Queen. Desiree, it is a side hustle. You are texting lonely men. The conversations, not all of them. Good morning. How are you? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? What type of work do you do? Do you have a boyfriend? Some of them won't be that. They're going to go straight into what they want. It might be some cookies. They want some cookies. So if that is not your cup of tea, just go on by, Queen. Just walk on by. And it won't be 2 to 3 messages either. With these, you do have to type out a complete sentence or sentences, because it's going to be more than one sentence. It may be like, hi, my name is Kitty Cat. I am from Texas. I like to fish, dance, go to bars, hang out with my friends and my family members. What type of things do you like to do, and where are you from? And it can't be like you just asking them, what's your name? And you hit send. It's not going to work. That's not going to work. You're going to have to engage them in the conversation, because the objective of the game is to keep them coming back and wanting more. So you give them just enough and to draw them in, like, oh, hey, sexy, da 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 da, whatever, however you want to say it, and just enough to draw them in. Well, I'm interested. I'm looking for a man, with broad shoulders, whatever type of man you looking for. A nice man, or this type of man, somebody that'll, wine me and dine me. But that's the objective of the game, is to keep them coming back and wanting more. So it cannot be, hey, John, this is Candace. Where are you from? That's not going to work. You're going to have to ask him some questions to keep him talking. Where are you from? What type of things do you like to do for fun? I'm looking for a fun guy. I don't like the boring type. I like the fun guy. John, are you a fun guy? What type of fun things do you like to do? So that's the objective of the game, is to keep them engaged and keep them talking and keep them coming back and wanting more. But once you do one, if you start doing another one with a different company, it's going to be the same, repetitive. Lady Empress said, laugh out loud. Okay, sugar. Desiree said, I need that. So I put the link in the chat, Queen. Monet says, there's too much and confusion going on for me. Oh, Lord. She said that would drive me, but it would have a friend to join on with me to talk, etc. Yep. They're going to keep you entertained. Leonica said, I'm back. Me and the kids heading home from doing Spark. Okay, Leonica, you've been out there a long time, Queen. Lady Empress said, I know that's right, Tamika. When they said too much for me. Stephanie says, I can't wait until I get out the wait list for Spark. Leonica says, hey, Lady Empress. T's a work in progress. She said, any tips on what to put on sign up profile that may make them choose you? I think I signed up for one, but they did not pick me. What you got to tell me what the question is. T's a work in progress, because I don't know. Let me know what the questions are, Queen. I can tell you. I would say, as far as like maybe like a schedule, I would put open. I wouldn't say like, oh, I can only work from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. I wouldn't say that. I would put open, because if you say 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., they may not get busy till 6 a.m. And then you said 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. and they really need you after 6 a.m. Monet said, oh, hell no. He said, what's that gig or app called? So I put the link in the chat, Queen. Tamika said, how much money in the text alone to men can you make in a day? Up to you, Queen. How fast can you type? I can type 90 words a minute on a good day. And then I was doing it already. So I was hitting like 2,000 a month off of admin chat. So it's up to you, Tamika. How fast can you type and how fast can you read? Because you got to be able to read and type and keep up with the conversation. Now, in the beginning, like I said, in the beginning, it may be slow for you. But once you get the hang of it, you do a few messages, you'll see how it'll be repetitive. And it'll be like, you know, I'm talking to John, but now I'm talking to Kevin. And Kevin just asked the same thing John asked. And you cannot repeat the same answer twice. They don't want you to do that. So if John is saying, hey, you know, how are you? Where are you from? And then you answer John and say, well, hey, John, I'm Kitty. I'm from, you know, Texas, yada, 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 yada. And you say the same thing to Kevin. That's a no. They don't want you to do that. You can't copy and paste either, because they will know if you copied and paste. I don't know how they know, but they will know if you copied and paste. Me says, true, the free cash out fee is insane. Girl, what's the fee? That's ridiculous. Lady Empress says, hey, Leonica. Oh, they said, not my name is Kitty Cat. She said, shaking my head, laugh out loud. Me says, they're already not paying a fair amount either, so the app is starting to not make sense, but some people are addicted to. I think those are the ones they're taking advantage of. Oh, wow. Desiree says, okay, thank you. I got it. Okay, Desiree, honey, try it at your own risk. Yolanda said, laugh out loud. Okay, Leonica made some money, y'all. She said, so far this week, between today and yesterday, $71. Woohoo! Go ahead, Leonica. Off of Spark. Good side hustle, Ed. The one that said Meeks, exactly. I'm trying to get mine up to a certain point, and then I'm going to cash out, and I'll probably jump off after that. Me says, once I get to a certain level, I uninstall and move on to another game. They want to pay you even, what? To pass 2 whole levels? 50 cent, girl. She said, to pass 2 whole levels that has up to 10 stages in each level. Free cash is the worst one. Wonder did somebody else take over the company, Meeks? Like, did they sell it? But maybe, you know, the people don't know that it's been sold, and maybe the new people have come in and took over, and they have just messed it up. You just never know. That's just weird. I hate when they do stuff like that. Like, everything was going good. Like, why y'all got to mess it up? Now, I could see Neon because of what happened with the situation with the people taking advantage of the phone call. So I could see that one changing and, you know, doing things a little differently from when they first started. But free cash, like, this is a gaming app. Like, come on, y'all. Me said Money Time is the easy one. Leonica says, yes, Kara had a batch order with the packages. Okay, Queen. She says 7170, y'all, on Spark. The one that said Meeks Facts want you to do 200 levels for girl, please, not for no 10 cents. Yolanda said, what about that $10 an hour work from home you mentioned earlier? Oh, I done mentioned a lot of them, Yolanda. Which one was it, Queen? Was it I think you might be talking about Spout. I'm going to put the link here. I'm thinking that's the one, but if that's not the one, Queen, please let me know, because I done talked about so many. If it was a side hustle, Queen, $10, it was Spout. Jen says, what is that site for training AI that you mentioned in the past? Oh, Spout. I just dropped the link in the chat, Queen. It is a website, not an app. T says, okay, I forgot the specifics they asked. Thank you. Okay, T. So if it's asking about the time that you want to work or your availability, I would just say open. I think that's like the most important thing that they are looking for. Monet says, do they pay quickly on that Lonely Men website? I'm just asking and curious. Weekly for some pay once a month, Monet. Lisa says, spouse still taking on new people. As far as I know, Lisa, I think so. But I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Lady Empress says, oh no, Meeks, dang. Hey, my Wilkinson, she says, hey, Meeks. She says, I agree, free cash. You have to hit too many levels. That's why I uninstalled before waiting to hit 20 and sticking with Earn Star. Yeah, I don't blame you on that. Leonica says, yes, Lisa. Leonica says, thanks, Lady Empress. Lisa says, thanks. I'm still waiting to hear back. Thanks, Leonica. Sugar, it came back up for Android only. And Sparks is the delivery app, Walmart delivery app, where you are picking up the groceries and delivering them to the customers. Easy one, I think. Me says, I earn much faster on Money Time for the candy game. Money Time pays you just to have it open. What? Girl, I'm finna open up the game right now. She said, you do earn more if you play it, though. That's why I said if anyone with an iPhone can find and get an old Android. Wow. So if you have a Android phone, Queens, and that phone ain't making you no money, start with this one, Money Time. This is a good, easy app. It's a gaming app, and you can start earning money and cash out to PayPal. We've had several people here to cash out on this one already. Meek says, do it. Do it, y'all. Jen says, thank you. No problem, Queen. Leonica says, you're welcome, Lisa. And T's the work in progress says, okay, thank you, Queen. No problem, everybody. So I've been on here for 2 hours and y'all ain't said nothing. But I do have the link and I'm gonna drop it here. I'm gonna talk about these companies and then I'm gonna go get on over here and go eat me some dinner. I'm hungry now. It's cold outside, y'all. I said, oh, I can't stand this type of weather. I don't like it at all, but I'm gonna press through, I guess. That's all I can do, right? So Tam put the list together and then I guess she got on down. Look at Tam. Put this list together, y'all, and got on down. Let me see. Child, look, did she put it together? Now I don't see it. I thought I had it. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, she put it together. I was like, wait a minute now. I know I ain't crazy. I just looked at the link. So I do have 4 non-phone and 4 tutoring companies on the list. So a total of 8 companies are on here. Xavier, you made some money, King. He said he made $2 on user testing. All right, King. Congrats. Leonica says the / pays you to have the app open on Money Time also. Girl, let me open it up. I'm missing money then. If that's the case. Monet says, I think Meeks on that info. She says, I'm about to try those games out now. Earl says he is getting ready to cook. All right, Earl. Meeks says, plus with free cash, you can only cash out specific amounts, which means you're always leaving back a balance. I cashed out 25 this morning, only 23 from that. What? Girl, that is, yeah, somebody messed that game up. Monet says, I enjoyed this live, Sister Kara. God bless and good night to everyone. Be blessed and safe. Take care, logging out to go play these games. Okay, Monet. Thank you, Queen, for coming on the stream today. And God bless you as well. And be safe, Queen. She says, child, laugh out loud. Me says the other apps allow you to cash out every last penny earned. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't have that problem with Just Play, Best Play, Money Time. All those different levels with like free cash, cash kick, inbox dollars, and it's a few more that have the levels. Though they're okay, but it's just like with the Just Play, the Best Play, the Money Times, and some of the other ones, they don't require you to jump through all those hoops. Thank you, Rain. She says, have a good evening and a good night, everyone. You too, Queen. So I did post the link in the chat for the companies that I am going to go over. There are 4 non-phone on here. The first 4 are social media moderators. So these are easy. These are some easy ones. Non-phone. Respawn, I think, is more like a side hustle. One of our queens, Queen Natalie, this queen is making like $2K a month off of Respondology from the phone. They are state specific. So make sure you check first to see if they hire in your state. Live World, this is another social media one. It is non-phone. It says flexible, hourly, part-time. So this one pays hourly and it is part-time. I don't think you need experience for this one either. It says desirable if you have like moderation experience, engagement experience, online moderation. Like if you were a moderator like Meeks, if she was to apply for this one, she has been a moderator for our channel for quite some time. So she could put that on her resume if she was to apply for Live World. But if you don't have the moderation experience, don't worry about it. You still can apply for this one. If you have experience in a call center environment, it says that is helpful, but it's just helpful. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, then you don't. Still apply for this job. Social media moderation, engagement experience preferred, but not required. I don't know the pay for Live World. If anybody here knows what they pay, please share it here in the chat section. The other one is the company Gaggle. And Gaggle, this one, they don't require interviews. You do have to take an assessment. And I think this one is open like 24/7. So you can pretty much pick and choose the days, the hours, and the times that you would like to work. Live World, I'm not sure if that one is like schedule Pacific. I don't know. Specific, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I know Gaggle is not. Gaggle, pretty much you're an independent contractor. There's no interview with this one. And I know you have to take an assessment for Gaggle. So y'all check that one out. I don't know the pay. They do not have the pay listed. The last one on the list is for Mod Squad. Mod Squad has engagement moderators. They are hiring in Africa, the Middle East, United States. It says global remote, non-phone. So this one is also a good one where you are moderating different social media accounts. May have to delete some messages. You may have to go in and correct some folks. Y'all know how these folks be on social media and people's comments. So that's pretty much what the moderators do. Might have to delete somebody, block somebody, or correct somebody. And then we have the 4 teacher/tutoring positions. Amazing talker. This one, it says start your career as a teacher from the comfort of your home. Now with this one, they have online English tutors. You can make from $16 to $100 an hour, because I think that you can put your own hourly rate. Meeks, you were a teacher queen. You might want to take a look at Amazing Talker. You set your own prices for this one, queen. And I think the company will help you get students. You are the boss. You choose your own schedule. It says set your availability to the times that best suit you with no set minimum. Input your weekly availability. Students can choose time slots that work for them. Work from home, flexibility. As long as you have a stable internet connection and a computer with a microphone, webcam, you can work from your preferred location anywhere in the world. Now they said the top tutors, y'all, making up to $13K a month. Y'all better look at that one. Amazing Talker. Skimmer Talk is another one. You sign up, you create your profile, you take some tests, and then they approve you. And that's just it in a nutshell. These you don't have to interview for. which is a good thing. When I was teaching, tutoring the children in China, I want to say all the companies that I applied to, I had to do a demo, what they call a demo, but a video. It was an interview, but it's a video demo. So those to me are harder than just talking to somebody over the phone doing an interview. So I had to do the camera interview. So those are a little bit harder. But with these companies, you don't have to do that. Don't have to do that for these companies. There's another one on here. They pay pretty good. Mia Plaza. This one pays pretty good. Social studies teacher is what they're looking for. It says online high school, 24 to 37. Full time. This is a good one. So if you guys know somebody that may want to work from home and they're a teacher, maybe a retired teacher, tutor, and really, you don't really have to be. I wasn't a teacher, y'all. My mom was. I was not a teacher. I just started applying, and they just like my personality because I just went on there smiling and all upbeat and happy. And they was like, okay, hired. So, you don't have to be a teacher. Now, for this one, you will have to be because they want, I see some degrees on here. But like for Skim Talk, I don't think you have to actually be a teacher. This one here, Preply, the last one on the list, I don't think you have to actually be a teacher for that one either. I don't think you need experience for this one, and you can set your own rate, and it says that the tutors make between 15 to 25 an hour, and 15 is good. Teach anytime from anywhere, decide when and how many hours you want to teach, no minimum commitment or fixed schedule. You are the boss, and it says grow professionally. Once you sign up and complete the application, you can be approved and start teaching in as little as 3 days. So Preply is another good one. This one, I do not think you have to have experience. They do have a FAQ section at the bottom of the page. So it says, what kind of tutors does Preply look for? What subject can I teach? Now it says here, no specific certification or teaching experience is required. So if you are someone and you want to teach these kids English, y'all check out Preply. I think this is a good one, y'all. 15, you can start at 15, 16, or whatever you want to start with, whatever you feel like you are worth. If you put $20, somebody gonna pay that 20. So don't cut yourself short. If you feel like, hey, I know how to teach English, or I want to teach, this is my passion, this might be the one for you. So you queens and kings, y'all take a look at the list. I did, Keisha. If you missed it, Queen, I just reposted. Hey, So Right, how are you? So I just reposted the link if y'all want to take a look and check it out. So Right says, good evening, Two Chicks family, liked and shared. Thank you. Tamika says, I just looked at friendly on your website. Can you elaborate on that company? I don't do that one, Tamika. One of our queens has done that one, but it wasn't me, Queen. You might have to go research it, Queen. I've never done that one. Leonica says, have a great night. Thank you, Leonica. Xavier says, I'm literally signing up to Cloud Research. All right, Xavier. Patty T says, Meeks, I'm installing on my Android right now. Money time. Okay, Queen. And I'm finna get out for here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live stream today. Be sure to go back and check out the video that went up earlier today with the company Sembria. I think that's the correct pronunciation. They had a pharmacy technician data entry where you are entering prescription orders. Their video is up on the channel right now. And if you are going to watch the replay, remember the chat will not be on there. It takes a few days. I don't know why, but it takes them a few days before the chat shows up on this stream. It's going to take a few days. And we should be coming live tomorrow, maybe around the same time. Could be later on. It just depends on, I guess, what Tan has to do. What Tan has to do. So I did put the link, Boxing Wiz, in the chat. And there are some on there where you can work from wherever. And you can pick and choose the hours. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you, Queen. So thank y'all so much. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next live stream. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great evening.